Hey there, it's Patmos and nice of you to join me for a brand new episode with our Farthest Frontier game. As we have these settlements in a way that we want it, we could use a few more laborers, but hey, we have 32, so that's okay. We are building the glassworks, which will get us up to preserves at some point. Food-wise, we're okay. We have a decent population. We could grow a bit, but we should not rush that too much. Oh, let me check. Yeah, this is all the right numbers. We don't want tools yet. So that's all very nice. We have the defense zone here that I want to expand this way, but we're going to do that soon. I first want to finish this little place, and we have to still build towers in here, so that should be something. So yeah, things are running in the right direction. Now, I got some big help in the comments recently, because we were struggling a bit with finding all the resources and things like that. And I totally forgot that we can, of course, use the F3 and F4 keys. And I'll show you what they do if we zoom out a little bit. If you hit the F3 key, it has to do with our villagers. We get to see all there is to know about our villagers, what they're doing, how they are behaving. But this is, of course, a lot of information. But at least we get that information right now, so that's interesting. You can keep hitting F3. If you do it again, everything goes away. You will read nothing about your villagers. If we hit it again, then you only get to see the really important ones, like somebody that does not have a bow yet equipped or things like that. There's also the F4 key, which if we hit that, we can make everything disappear, so we see nothing. We can get all the usual information that we usually have, or we can actually see how much there is of everything. And that's really helpful. For instance, we can see those deer here, and I think if we unpause, we should even be able to see where the deer actually are at some point. Oh, that's with the F3 key. So now we can even see where the deer are. We can see them walking, actually. So a combination of F3 and F4 can really help us to see where everything is. But it also tells you how much there is still in a mine, for instance. And that makes it easier to spot different mines. So if we go over this area, it could be very hard to spot this iron mine. And now we know that there's a deep iron deposit here that we can use later on. And there's a good amount of iron in there because it's indefinite. So if you now go over the map, you really get a good idea of what is where. You don't just see the small icon like this, which you can easily overlook, but you just see how much is in there. So I think that's very useful information to have so that we can build better villages. So I think we should all take a big thanks to whoever let me know this. I don't remember your name, sorry. But this is great information, so please use this. Now, as we can see here, we have some crops that we are growing here. So I think we should invest in that too. Then here we have beans, and then after that we get the other one. So let's do the beans here now. And then here we do this one. And then this field, we should rotate even differently. Yeah, so the work should be done on this level. Then here we should get the beans, and here we should get the crops. All right, then they are on a perfect rotation, so never the same thing, so that they can't spread their diseases around. So that should be helpful. We'll get time going now. And, oh, this is very useful. We can see that there's quite some food actually laying around in our town here, so that's interesting. We see some rats, but luckily we have our rat catchers taking care of that, so that should not be too much of an issue. And, oh, we're making bread now. Or at least we're making a lot of flour. Let's check our storages. We have 130 flour, we have some bread, 200. Now, bread spoils quickly, but they can eat it at a good rate as well, so that's okay. We slowly get the glassworks. After that, we're going to get into preserves, but I think we have to start stacking some bricks first. And the goals for now will probably be just trying to grow and making sure that we get some extra pops in. Maybe we can already grow because we don't have that many kids at this point, so we could just build a few extra houses. That could be interesting. And then from there on, we could try to maybe get the right population to upgrade this to tier 4. That could be an interesting one. We need 400 people for that, so at least 65 more people. Another thing we could do is build something of a second village in an area where we might need it. So, for instance, here we have a big mountain. There is no real resources here. But I believe up here... Oh, there's some sand here. That's interesting. But I think up here there might be some nice resources that we might want to check. There's a good amount of iron ore there. Alright, let's go like this, so they actually check this whole area. Could be interesting to start a second village in this area. Set it all up, so that we can get the iron ore out of this mountain. But there has to be more than just that iron, otherwise it's not that interesting. But if there is, it could be worthwhile trying to get that. There's a good amount of clay here too. There's an indefinite sand pit. There's clay here. So I'm kind of tempted at some point to try and get a second village going at the right place. Now, I don't really see a lot of resources that we need in these areas here. See, there is not a lot. So I'll have to wait and see if we can find the right spot for a second village. But once we do, it could be very interesting to have that. Now, natural resources like berries and stuff are not really worth it. But here, for instance, we have clay. We have stone, although not a deep deposit. But we do have an infinite deep gold deposit, which is going to be really important to us. We have more clay here and a lot of clay here. So building a second village here, a small one, of course, to make use of all those mines could be worth it. So we need to find the right place for it, but then yeah, we can get to work with that. For now, I can see this one getting done anytime soon, because we still have 10 bricks in store. This one is probably going to pick them up and bring them here. Yeah, at least 5. Harvest resources. Yeah, let's get rid of these trees. Predators are attacking. Ooh, well, that's a boar. That's not really a predator. It is attacking, though. That's not good. Let's get rid of the boar. Ooh, there's an indefinite deep iron deposit. That's good. Oh, it killed a villager. That's not good. Alright, so we have a deep iron deposit here. We have a normal iron deposit here. We have a deep iron deposit here. We have a normal iron There's a lot of iron here. That could already make it worthwhile to start a second village here, because we need a lot of iron. Of course, we also need gold, but a lot of iron. I like this. There's a forest here that we can chop so that we have plenty of stuff here. I'm actually really started to think about building the second village right there. That might be very, very interesting. But first thing to do, strengthen our main village. So let's upgrade these walls. We'll select these ones too. Let's upgrade so that we get all stone walls. Of course, we can build a second village, but if our first village gets destroyed rather fast, we have a problem. So we need to make sure that our defenses are up and running in this part of town. We have enough arrows and enough bows, although we could do better, I think. So that might be something to work on. There comes the traders. That's a very good thing, because we can use some materials, I think. Or just sell some stuff and make some extra money. That could also work. 5 new villages born. Now, those are numbers I want to see. That helps us grow our village. And how are we doing now? 27 laborers, but we have 8 builders now because of all the walls. Let's go check this trader. Let's see. Can we sell him some of our goods? Not really. He does not want to pay a good price for our goods. We can get a lot of very cheap flour from him, though. But I don't know why. So let's not do that. Maybe another trader comes in soon and we can use him to cross-trade or whatever. We'll see. What's this? Workers are unable to work in the Cooper. Oh, are we out of iron? Last time we checked, we had some. Yeah, now we're out. Okay. So the Coopers are doing a very good job producing a lot of iron. And now we're out. Let's get extra people in the foundry. And make sure that we produce iron in okay amounts. I think we should have quite some iron. Probably... Oh, the village is being raided. There we go. 57 raiders come in again. Here we see them coming. Ah, they come from this side now. Again. So yeah, that's obviously a good side to go from. So that we can tear them down with our towers here, hopefully. Fortunately, we can't upgrade our towers yet, so I wish we could do that. But here they come. Hopefully they won't attack many of my people. Is there just one bunch coming, or are they coming from a different direction as well? Yeah, I can't really find out. They killed a few villagers already, which is not good, but here comes the defense tower. The building is on fire. Oh. Well, they'll put it out. That's okay. Oh, there's no raiders there. Here they come. Ah, yeah, they come from two sides. So they destroyed my wall here, I guess. Oh, yeah, right there. Okay. Well, let's see how we do. I think we are killing them off in good numbers right now. Yep, these are really fighting. So that's good. These are all gone now. And these are all that's left now. Oh, but we can see these are well armored, because normally, yeah, these arrows will kill them quite quickly. And this one is just escaping and not getting so much damage in. But we killed a lot of raiders. Wow, look at that. So, that's good. That is good. Perfect. Well, let's get the people out. Let's get back to work. Make sure that we do what we have to do. Crops lost to disease. Yeah, it's fine. Did we get another trader in? No, everybody left. There goes the trader. We only had one in this time. Alright, well, let's repair our wall. They should be busy with this wall. Yep, they are. Slowly but steadily. We have only 19 people available now. So apparently we got a few losses. Not too many, but a few. And some might just be resting now before they get into the labor pool again. But, yeah, we did okay again against this raid. And I think once we get the better towers here, so that we have even more, we should be able to do even better. 57 raiders. We killed 53. So they only survived 4 of them. They killed 4 villagers and destroyed 1 building, which was the wall here. And they pillaged nothing. I'd say that's a good score. Especially with such a bunch of raiders. And we can see already that they are getting better armed and things like that. So that is a thing that we need to keep in mind. That we need to up our defenses, because the raiders will get stronger too. 4 new villagers born. Okay. I think it's time to start the second part of our village now. Just to get the people in. Because right now we can't grow any more in terms of people. I don't want to grow the village right down there. So let's see here. Here we have iron, iron, iron and iron. So if we start the village somewhere here, it should be a nice spot. So let's tell them to get rid of all of this. But also we should start by building a market here. So that they can start to spread their goods around. Yeah, let's build it right here on top. I think we should build a road around the market like we always do. Down here, here, and here. Very good. And let's make the road a bit sideways. And once this is all ready, we're going to start to build a few houses here. You should give them some time to prepare for this and make it ready. They're also still busy here, and we already don't have too many laborers. So we'll let them go. We can see that they are building the walls here. That's the good thing. And we are now really starting to produce some glassworks, I believe. Yeah, we already got 11 glass produced this year. We should be accumulating glass now. And then once we get the preservist, you can really work on preserving all that stuff, but that's just not right now. We'll do that later on. And we might also focus on getting another foundry. But one of the things I would like to do is get into this second town, build a foundry here, and work on all the iron here. Although they do have a lot of transportation to do then to get it into town. So getting the extra foundry right where the industry is could also work. It's a bit of a trade-off, I guess. If we build the foundry right here, it will help because they just have to transport all the goods here. But I wonder where they get the coal from. I believe down here somewhere. We might need just get some of the extra wagon shops. That might work so that we get more carts driving around. It's always good to upgrade this storage, by the way. So let's do that. And we make an okay amount of gold. So we don't really have to worry about that. And getting the extra foundry might be a way to ensure that we can focus one on building, on producing, what's it called? Gold, and one on producing iron. And I guess that way we make it so that we really produce the iron that we need for the coopers, etc. and for the weaponsmith, and we can all produce the gold that we need to maintain our defenses. Guess that's the way to go now. Ooh, can we upgrade the healer? Yes, we can also upgrade the market, which will be an interesting effect, but we need 50 bricks for upgrading this building, and we only have 65. So before we're just going to get on to upgrading too many buildings at the same time, we'll have to wait with that. A new villager born, that's good. The wall's getting finished here. 16 workers now because a villager died. We also have some kids now, so maybe we can get a good batch of immigrants in soon. That will also help. And maybe if we attach this to each other, they will have a fast way to get to this part of town. They're already chopping everything that they need to get rid of for the roads and for the marketplace here. And of course we need to put people in the market that will actually get the food out. We will also set up some food sources close here. So maybe get like fishing going, get some hunters going, and then start to work on farming in this area. There is actually fertile land here, so that should be no problem. And then they'll produce food for their own as well. That should be very interesting to see. As we do some more exploration here as well. All these big plans with our town, but we're not getting anywhere yet. We could also just use this space to get a few extra houses going. That could also be interesting, actually. Now I'm in doubt, because if we build a marketplace here, as well as like on the other side, see, we can build houses all around it. Oh, now I think we're actually going to do that. I think we should upgrade this one first, see its radius, and then maybe build a market somewhere here, and then build a lot of houses around it too, so that they're still safe in here. And then we can postpone this little village for a bit, because we will get one here at some point, because we need all the iron, but I think it is a little early. And using this patch of land for some more housing can also be very interesting. A homestead and a shelter. Yeah, I think we should just get some housing going here already. Let's up the road here. Also tell them to take this road so that they can travel faster. They don't have to go all the way around to actually use the road. Alright, plenty of stuff to be done. Ah, they upgraded the large stockyard. Great. And now they're getting to the foundry. We just need a few stones. They'll bring those in. Yep, there they are. And then we can just set one on gold and one on iron, and that should solve the iron issue that we have. Making sure that the coopers can keep to work. So happy now that we have coopers, because they do an excellent job in providing those barrels to the different storages that we have. Already 4 in there, 20% reduced spoil rate, so that's very good actually. So I like to keep that going. Right, somebody just need to start building this because, well, it's ready for the build. We just need to get a builder in there. And then people in there, of course. So yeah, we definitely need to grow in numbers of people, but we'll do that. We'll do that. Still need to be patient, which is not always my strong suit in games like this. I just want things done and get going. We did get extra kits though. We keep getting extra kits for a short period of time, so that works out too. And I think soon enough we'll have the bricks to upgrade the market that we wanted to upgrade. And then see how big the area is here and what we can do with that. So just get me those 5 extra bricks in. Yeah, 50-50, there we are. Let's upgrade the market. That should also, if we check, we can check on this one. It should just give us extra money and stuff. So that should be very nice. Oh, we can't check right now anymore, but it gives us extra money. Oh, there's a boar attacking. Should not be too scared of the boar, but it's also good if we don't get attacked too much by the boar. We might have to just kick them out. That can work sometimes. Oh, this one is filled up with a lot of stuff. There's good coal in there. Ah, and we've got the foundry. Perfect. Let's get people in there. And then set this one to just make iron. And we'll set this one to just make gold. And I think that will be a good thing. Now with the 6 of them, they can seek food, seek shelter, put everything in that they need, and then start producing. That's very much worth it. And hopefully that brings us the iron that we need. We do have iron ore in store and some gold, so that should be fine. Might be that we need to up the gold production at some point to keep up with this well-working foundry, or we can just remove a few people from it. But it appears that they are producing good amounts of gold right now. And they're storing it in the vault, so that's good. Most of our stuff is in the vault, and some weapons. Very nice. Kinda hoping at some point that we'll get raided again, so that we get to test our defenses even further. Well, the further we put it out, the further they can shoot. But if we keep it here, they can also shoot at them when they're at the walls. So I think we're going to put this one right there. 3 extra towers. That also means extra people. We get another year in for food. We're still good with food. Yeah, that's all fine. We're only down to 10 laborers now because of all the new jobs that we've created. So hopefully a batch of immigrants come in and they can finish all these buildings. I think with the market that we've built here... Is it done already? No, it's not done yet. Alright, well, then I'm just going to pause that, I guess. So they're not going to work on it anymore. They'll just have to bring in the resources. They'll build the roads here, and that's it. So we won't waste too much time on building that. They're still busy here with the walls. That's good. Now we have this. It should have an increased radius, but I don't really see the increased radius. Can put extra people in there though, so that might help them to gather all the goods faster. So that could be something. 4 new kids born. Alright, so there is progress. Yeah, some children are growing up. Precisely what we want. These are already producing okay numbers of iron now. We actually have 9 iron in at this point, so that's already a plus. We're accumulating more gold. We had like 18 or 1900 when we started, so we still produce good amounts of gold. The builders are now bringing resources in here. And so far the attacks have been coming from this direction and then moving in here. So getting the defenses up on this side might be a very smart move. Although I've also seen it happen that they attack from one side multiple times and then you strengthen your defense there and all of a sudden they'll come from a different side. But usually when I did that, I completely empty or completely closed off a wall. And now, of course, we keep it open. That might make an interesting difference. All right, let's transfer 25 pieces of clothing. We can sell those. Nothing else I want to sell. We could buy some iron, but it's expensive. So we're not going to do that. I don't think we need to buy anything like what we have right there. But we can sell some goods, so let's do that. That gives us another batch of gold. So we have enough gold in the trader as well that we can sustain the village with. So, that should all be fine. I think we need to go down to 6 builders now. So we have a few extra laborers carrying the goods around. We have another predator attack, but that's a boar. It's already stopped attacking us. Alright, interesting. Now that we have the whole view of this marketplace, we can decide to build another marketplace. Because now we can really see where it should be. But if we put it too far out, it won't really work. I think if we do it right here, there's a bit of overlap, but it also gives us enough space to build new houses. And that's all that we need. I also don't think we need the fully upgraded houses and stuff here. So this should do for now. Yeah, let's build another 3 houses. So that at least we get some room for more people, more births. And then maybe we get some immigrants at some point. I think immigration rate should be quite high. Yes, it is. So, yeah, we should get immigrants at some point. Your villages could use some more spiritual buildings. Aha. Okay, we have a church, I believe. Oh, that's the theater. Ah. A theater, a pub, a apothecary. Do we have a church or something? A temple? I thought we had a temple already. A big round building with the sort of eye on top. We need stones for it. Well, maybe we can build the temple up there at some point. But I thought we already had one. I guess I am wrong. Then we can do a temple soon. How much glass do we have? 59. Okay, so basically we really need a lot more people that can do jobs so that we can start to get more jobs fulfilled like the preservist and stuff. As long as that's not happening, it's going to be hard. 4 new kids born. We have 1 tower ready. 2 more need to be built. 2 kids grew up. Perfect. 14 laborers. Still need a lot more. And they're building the next tower. That's 1 person in there, so that's another one that won't be that won't be working another job. They will just be out there defending. Interesting though, just 6 more stones. And there they are. And then we can finish this, and he's building it already, so let's wait for the next raid. We have double D towers at the entrance. I'm kind of hoping that they do come this way then, of course. I think that should make a little bit of a difference. That means that every time they're walking through here, that's 3 extra arrows fired at them. Every second. So, oh, that should make an impact. So we see this also making an impact on the amount of stone and stuff that we have. So that works. Plenty of trees that they still have to bring in. The wall here is ready. I like that. So the whole northern wall there is good. We just need to do this whole section. And then the wall here is well defended. I think there's... Yep, this is all done as well. So it's just the northwestern part that needs an upgrade, and then the walls are ready. Right, what do we need for a preservist building? 50 wood, 80 bricks. Right, I'm gonna tell them to build this already. Not that we're gonna use it straight away, I think, or maybe just put 1 or 2 people in so that at least we get some preserves that will remain good for a long time. But besides that, I think it should be okay. This is producing really good amounts of iron, 120. This is now just producing crazy amounts of gold. We have 25 iron in. 30 now, so we are producing more iron than we actually use. That's good. Do we have swords for everybody already? No, we still don't have an excess amount of swords. So we can keep producing them, and then hopefully I think we should produce like 2 swords or 4 swords for every heavy tool. Because we have 10 heavy tools in store, so we can go along with that for a while. We do need a lot of stone now. How's this work camp doing? It's just collecting out stone. Its work zone is here, and there is still some stone in there, so that should be working. But it would also be nice to just get a stone camp going at some place. Is there some stones in here? Yes, alright. Well, this is not too far from town, so if they can get the stones out of here, that might be helpful. Oh, there's plenty of stone here. Good job. We'll see what they do. Crops lost to frost. Yeah, that's a tough one. If we click it and we check it, we can see that they are kind of frost tolerant. They're mostly heat tolerant, but apparently it's already late in the season. But, oh well. We'll be fine, we'll be fine. Predator, is this a real predator? Oh yeah, it's a bear. Well, there comes the tower. You can see them shooting at it, so that's good. And we'll just select a few people and have them attack the bear too. There it is. Bye-bye, bear. So yeah, we do need to get the towers up here and the walls to keep the animals out, kill them in time, and also make sure that if we get raided, we are defended on the south side too. Yeah, we just need a lot of stone to upgrade these towers too. That's also very powerful if we can upgrade those towers. Oh well, I think we're doing a very good job. We can see that these soldiers also have a sword and a bow. So it's not bad. There's just more work to be done. We're getting there. Oh, and the preservist is ready. 2 people in there now. They should be creating a lot of preserves. I don't really care what they preserve as long as they create preserves. Because they will remain good for long, and that will help us get a good food supply. We have all the different types of food that they can preserve, so that's good. Yeah, things look nice. Things look nice. There's just a lot of work to be done, but we started with 335 people. We almost got 30 people extra now. So that did work out. And we are well on our way now to make sure that we going to survive with our little village. And keep growing with it. That's an important one. Just keep growing with it and slowly expand it. Of course, it takes time, especially the further you get into the game, but we're gonna get there. A mine is out of ore. Now that's a message I don't want to get. It is this iron mine. That is a problem. Alright, let's get rid of the building. Yeah, that is an issue. Don't think there's any iron close by. Luckily, we have found the iron mines all the way up north here, where we could already just start the iron mine and build the... yeah, right here we have the iron mine, for instance. So let's just build a new iron mine. If we can, on top of this area. Yes, we can. Alright, let's rotate it. That's good. And then build a shelter next to it, so that at least they have a place to shelter themselves in. like this. Then we need to build a bit of road here that goes past both of these. And then I think we need to attach the road up here like this. And then we at least get extra iron again. It takes some transportation and stuff, but we need that iron. So that should be okay. Villager cured. That's a good message. I like that. Cure my villagers. Make sure that they're healthy. And, well, still plenty of stuff to do, but also progress made. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't not done so, please subscribe to my channel. Leave all your comments in the comment section. I will respond to them. And then, of course, I hope to see you in a brand new video. Thank you so much, and bye-bye.